Mute lock. Yeah.
Let's hit it.
Yeah.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
Oh.
That music, hey. If you've now apparently this is from TikTok.
There's some more language week.
Yes. And yeah. Talofa lava and welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to the Fortheboys podcast. Yeah, like they also said, it's Samoan Language Week, and we'll try and incorporate some Samoan in this. Not from me though, not from me. So we'll try and incorporate from the two also, Muffy and Swanky. But again, welcome, talofa lava, and welcome to the Fortheboys podcast.
Talofa lava, mother.
A podcast created for the boys and I guess everyone to share their journeys, and not only the journey, the struggles that come with everyday life, and we're happy that we get to share with everyone out there too. So I'm Teza.
Yes. I'm Swanky the second.
I'm Mafiuso.
Whether you're watching our live stream or listening to our audio podcast, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Also, a quick disclaimer. We say this every week, but it's I guess it just makes us normal people that we don't even have any kind of professionalism in the topics we run. We are based off life experiences and man, growing up in this world with everything that gets thrown at you.
Yo,
you're only gonna learn every day. So that's where we come from. That's where we bring all our ideas and everything from. So yeah,
that's it, bro. 100% correct. Because if you're not experienced and like some of the stuff you go through, there's a lot of people that are going through that kind of struggle. And
yes.
Like we hope that with this podcast we create a platform for those that can speak. And also, like, if you are thinking and you're like, oh, look, I don't want to share my story, but I do want to tell someone. Like, we're not all about sharing all the stories live, but we are approachable. You can contact us, message us, send us a quick message and say, hey, look, man, I'm not feeling 100%. I'm not feeling 50%. I'm in a like a dark place at the moment, and I don't want to share it live, but I do want to share it with you guys, and we're happy with that. Like I'd rather listen to your stories, in the background where you don't want to get that attention, than to hear you travel down that road travel down that darkness, or down the road of darkness. So that was a bit deep, eh?
especially alone, because every now and then everybody does go down that dark road, eh? But
yes, sir.
When there's that hand reaching out, or there's that one little speck of are you okay? That's all you need sometimes, eh? So yeah, man. Like Terry said, you don't have to, cry. We're here to listen, I think, more than anything. So if you're out there and you need it. Swanky's ears are covered right now, but they will be uncovered for you to listen. Yes.
I'm all ears, Zeus. I'm all ears. When we first started this, we just started as for the work boys. Just bounce off each other, like open up and then get the boys comfortable to a level we can all just share our thoughts and ideas and tell each other it's okay to share, It's
Bro,
okay to share.
It became bigger than us. Like this platform and what we created, the boys, it became bigger than us because we didn't know that there were more people out there. But we started with everyone that was closest to us, which was the work boys, and we knew at the time people were going through that sort of stuff. We knew it. Like you could see it on their face, you could see it on their bodies, you could see it. But the mental battles that you go through, sometimes it takes an effect on your physical side. So when you see that sort of stuff happen, you want to reach out. But for us as poly men, how do we reach out? By laughing, by joking. So that's our first sort of reaction, eh? Like you throw out a little funny comment, and then and it gets a reaction. So you kind of jump on the same boat. But see, it became bigger than us. Like Swanky said, we started this for just the close boys, and then all of a sudden, like when we started getting messages from people we didn't know, we started getting messages or people that were interested, like friends. Friends wanted to know, bro, like what do we need to do?
And it's a shame that the boys are slowly falling off, but I blame COVID, Tilly. Hopefully the boys will
Hey, COVID should have been a good
out
thing
and come back around.
COVID should have been a good thing for them because then they're more available because they should be at home. They shouldn't be out and about. But they're just slacking. Boys are slacking.
Man,
definitely, bro. Don't make me waste my time sending you the link, boys. That's me. Nah, jokes.
I just hope, man. Like I keep seeing the boys at work, and I keep hitting them up to encourage them to jump on. You can jump on and block your face. Don't need to have the camera on, man.
Yes.
Yeah, and
we just want to have a talk.
We have if you don't want to be like you don't want people to see your face or for whatever reason, you're always welcome to jump on and we have the audio running because
they can look like this. You can talk and we don't.
That sexy voice. Oh my
god! Who's
that sexy guy?
It's your daddy, baby. It's your daddy.
Oh. Tama? Who's your Tama?
Exactly.
Oh, I will know.
And your first Samoan word for the day is. Come on, explain to our viewers out there and our listeners.
Yes, happy Samoan Language Week.
Tama.
All our viewers, who have the tongue, native tongue, Samoa.
Mara.
Hey, motherfucker!
Shout out, Bailey.
Always.
This guy right here. This
guy right here. First giveaway.
You want to do your microphone? But motherfucker is number one from day one. Hey, I think.
Yeah. Number one on day show, 100
from the first show.
Bro. He's always been running. It's always good to have you. Again, guys, if you have any questions for us on the chat, come through. Any questions, we'll try our best to answer it as honestly as possible because, we have to be transparent with everyone that wants to join in. Transparent, just like the flag, transparent. But okay, sup, Mikey. But sorry, we're gonna jump into a few of our topics that we normally discuss every week.
Soy fua, malelangi mama, Mikaele.
What's up, Mike? Mr. Chelsea. One of the the big dogs. But again, sorry, we want to tackle a few topics tonight, and the first one being how do you reset? We always come up, we always, I guess, throw this question out there, as how do you reset? Muffy, you went away for the weekend. Was that a break for you, or was that a bit of work and play, or
Yeah,
how was your?
that was a bit of a planned getaway to do some work. I flew down to Wellington on the weekend to the DJ at a wedding. Got a couple of them, some from friends. It was a Saturday job. What I did was I booked an extra couple, like a day or two extra, just to, I don't know, not so much reset, but probably just to unwind and just relax a little bit more. Because regardless of going down for DJing and things like that, you're still kind of like working, eh? So being able to sleep in, and then just lounge around for that day, and then I mean, like yourself, Terry, when you went away, you still needed like that little holiday away from the holiday, eh? So it's whether it was only just a couple of days, you still need to, like, before you get into work, anybody knows that feeling where it's like, man, I gotta go back to work tomorrow, so like I wish I had one more day. So instead of wishing you had one more day, plan ahead, throw that extra day in, and then just prep, because preparation is key. Preparation is key. But yeah, I was grateful for that little bit of time away. It was good. It was good for the mental.
And
I got to
for
check
our,
the book done with me. That was pretty cool too.
yep,
So yeah,
took the missus away, and
yeah.
from the photos or the stories you're sending, you were missing the trains in Auckland, so you had to go and jump on the tram,
no.
did you? Hey, did you have to jump on the
We did the
tram
cable
down
car. Shout out to Wellington.
there?
We did your cool ass cable car.
Cool ass car with the Christmas lights in the tunnel.
Oh,
Did you show him your keys? You go, hey, you know this key?
oh, bro.
The key to Auckland City.
Yeah, I'm the mayor.
Now, good on you,
Yeah.
man. Because everyone, like I said, like, if you don't having
Well,
a break
put it this way,
doesn't mean
too. Put it this way. Usually, when I do gigs in like Wellington or overseas, it's usually fly in, play the gig, fly out the next morning. And you know what that's like with the boys. You fly in, you DJ, you get hammered, you go out, get hammered some more, you crawl to the room. Before you know it, you got to get up, check out, and you're on the plane back home. Which means you just basically went down and just mucked around. But yeah, no, it was good to do it this way for once, and I'm kind of glad I did, because age is getting in, so no more young kid stuff. Yeah.
21, 20, turning 22.
Oh, only
And
Swanky's
Falai.
21, 22.
For 10 years.
He's the last one left.
But like what you said, because that's it. When you want to, like, for your job, and we spoke about this too, like earlier this week, and how you plan to have that extra day, and the extra couple of days could do you wonders. Like just sleeping in until whatever time you want. Wake up, you're like, oh damn, I'm still here. I'm still on holiday. Now I can go and do the touristy stuff, or now I can just get up whenever I want,
Yeah.
go out and do whatever I want, and come back. And now you're fully rested, but you still got to enjoy your time
Yeah,
down there.
yeah. And you got to, like, yeah, I mean, time is something you never get back. So if you like I said, if you prep and plan proper and wisely before, you'll be able to utilize that properly and then enjoy what what little time you have, because we're too busy. We're working. We're always working. We're always doing something. So yeah,
Yes,
be able
sir.
to pull that little bit of time away and then
Yes,
use it
time,
wisely. And
time flies. It's already June, half of the year.
it's all good. It's all good.
Yo, and to be honest, like what we're trying to say is that you don't have to have all the money in the world. Like, even though we try and share our experiences, like, yeah, we go away, but your break or your reset or your restart or like just a relax, it doesn't have to be going away, because not everyone is able to or can't afford it, because finance comes at the end of it. Like, you know, for me, every time I explain my story, I like, we went away, had a good time, but um, I like to leave Auckland. In Auckland, if we do go away and have a holiday somewhere else, at the time I say, yeah, I'll leave Auckland in Auckland and all the bills there, but still you have to come back to the bills and all the
Yeah.
shit that comes with your life back home. Yes,
All the
and that
depression.
always that'll that'll never change. Like, that will never change, because life is life, but you do need to take a break too. You
Yo.
do need to you do need to you get away, whether it's to do with going down the road and taking the kids to the park. Maybe that's an idea, and that's what we do here. I do with the kids, even though it's like yelling at them not to do that, not to do that, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. It's maybe a break to you. So, Swanky, bro, you had a RDO yesterday. Did you get up to much? RDO meaning, sorry, a day off, rostered day off for those who are not on that.
No,
Yeah, Swanky, what'd you get up to, man?
nothing much, man. Nothing much. But yeah,
Do you? Sorry, Us, go ahead. Sorry.
like you guys say, like any time off work is good time, but I need to take some leave
Yes.
and go on a holiday.
Yeesh. Speaking of holidays, we had a chat earlier, myself and Swanky, about we went away for a holiday. We went overseas, and like all the little things that didn't bother us then. Like, I was just bringing it up before the show with Swanky, and one little thing that bothered us, or myself and the wife, was we took the kids over to Raro and our pram. We flew with Air New Zealand, and we got to Raro, and the pram was broken, and like, I didn't take any notice of it, but as soon as the wife came on and she goes, "Hey, look, fucking something's wrong with the pram." I was like, "Oh yeah, I saw this, but I had to go pick up the bags." Anyway, a staff member came across, and I think she didn't want any bar of it, and started blaming me about it, and she didn't want to hear our situation at the time. Didn't want to hear anything. She said, "Nah, it's your guys' fault. You should fix it yourself, or you should take your stuff and go." Basically, that's what she was saying. Us being me, I didn't want that to affect the holiday at that time. But I don't know. Have you guys ever gone through a situation when you're on holiday? It's like the little things now become the big things when you look at it in the bigger picture. Swanky, we had that chat. Like, fuck, people don't really look at it now when you're on the holiday, but now you look at it, it's like, fuck, it is a big thing. So you want to talk about, like, fuck, these cunts disrespected me.
It's not so much like you're trying not to like whenever I go home, like I always try and blend in with the locals, like we spoke about, like, but they always no way, they no way.
Yeah, it was.
And then they try and rip you off, so like, oh no, don't rip me off.
Just when the other text come out.
We're all of a sudden they add new rules, Sully. Like I said to you, with
the new rules that are made up on the spot, eh?
Yeah, made up on the spot.
The ones that cost you extra $20, Us?
Oh man, hi. Those ones, Us.
So
when they spike up the prices 500%.
And like, at the time you're like, oh yeah, like, oh, all good. Now you had time to settle back home. You're like,
Motherfucker just ripped me
I got
off,
ripped
man.
off. I got ripped off. I got played, but it's already gone. It's already gone down the drain. The money that you thought you had.
Sup, Hawkeye?
Sup, Hawk?
I was trying to get a hook on our show tonight, but he's feeling under the weather, and he sounds like he's got a miniature-sized human stuff down his throat.
So what's the Samoan word? What's the Samoan word for feeling under the weather?
COVID
Whakaari.
21. COVID 20.
COVID is worldwide.
Oh, no.
It's in Samoa too.
He's Kaya.
Shout out to your Hawkeye. Again, guys, any questions, throw it on the chat. What was it? Oh, yeah. On your holidays, did you know you were gonna go and Oh, sorry, Muffy. Did you actually prepare it and say you're gonna stay the extra day? Because I remember we had a chat. You're like, oh yeah, nah, I think I'm gonna be resting, and it's different for everyone to say that they can take the extra day off. But in your case, with the amount of work, because shift work in general, our
Yeah,
days
no,
off
I was lucky that
could range.
I was lucky that I was able to move my RDOs up, so I was able to slot that in on the Monday, which made it a little bit more easier, made the decision easier. Probably would have been better. Could have been planned better. Where would have been less stress. But being able to get that extra day slotted in, and then the decision to take the missus off me down. So that was good for both of us. So the rest that I needed was the rest that she got as well. So it was like all around as short as it was good. It was a good little break. So any little break, take it if you can get it, take it.
Yeah.
And then
Bro,
enjoy
straight
it.
up.
Enjoy it. So
Yeah,
you
it
never
doesn't
know.
have to be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like 3 or 4 days. The extra bit or the 2 days, it may do you worthwhile, eh?
Yeah. And you never know. Like sometimes it could turn in. Sometimes it's like when you drink with the boys, eh? Like if it's unplanned and random, they're usually the best ones, eh? Like so. Yeah. So where there's planning needed, yeah, make sure you plan. And then, man, if sometimes it comes up, and just go for it. Go for it, man. You just never know.
Go with the flow. Those are the best,
Go
eh? Because
with the flow.
flip. Yeah.
Hey, Terry,
Bro.
go with the flow and deal with the consequences later.
Go with the flow and sleep
no.
outside.
And
Go
then,
and sleep with the dog.
boys,
Up to
the
you.
dog is keeping me warm.
Oh no.
Just as well you got 2 dogs outside. Sleep with the
Don't
dog.
want to repeat, Terry. We don't want the repeat.
What was it? So today I went to the physio and it felt like I had been playing sports this like up until now, but it wasn't. It was just a strain on my neck. I went in today and I was a bit optimistic because I thought should I reach out to Sana and Husky and Stone, but at the time I was like shit, I need to see someone now. I went in ACC, took that. They're paying all our taxes and it goes towards that, so might as well. when I saw the local physio, the first one I googled physio near me, and there was actually one like basically 3-4 minutes up the road, and I want to I want to just touch on what we do in the show and like what we're passionate about is mental health. We started off with men's mental health, but in this case, it's just mental health. It's important. It's very important to address your feelings or anything that's going through your head. And just a shout out to our previous guest as well, and especially Husky Stone and how she kind of educated us into not only do you need to look after your mental space, you have to look after your physical space as well, because going in and getting a massage, and for me it kind of worked. Going in to see the physio, like bro, 100 times better than what I was yesterday, because bro, it was hard to even sleep, eh? I don't know if it's it must be my diet, eh? But it was hard to sleep for the last like 6 weeks. And when I mentioned in our episode with Husky and Stone, is there any quick fix for, like, neck injury, not neck injuries, but neck strains or shoulder? Now you have to go and see someone. So for my mental space today, like, it was pretty good to see the professional in this field for, like, a physio. She she was pretty good. Actually had an elbow to my back and sort of
So,
trying to kill me.
Hey,
Yeah, bro. It felt like, and she was elbow like, oh well, it felt like an elbow because all you're doing is laying down, facing down on the bed, and it felt like something not sharp, but fuck, it was just digging into the back. It was really, I don't know. Have you guys ever experienced that? Have you gone to a physio and had that done? Or was it just me? Or was this a new technique?
man, when I go to Auntie Maylene, there's no elbows, bro. I don't know if that's an elbow. I don't know if that's an elbow or knuckles. I don't know, man.
it's a big egg.
Oh,
If you didn't know, I know what it is. It's an eggplant.
Was it heavy also?
Did it have some skin? Swanky didn't enjoy it too much. Auntie
But again,
Maylene, thank you very much for doing that to Swanky.
Might need to set an appointment to go see Auntie Maylene again for mental health reasons.
Swanky.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, self care.
Whether you want to see Auntie Mei Ling or Auntie in town, whatever it is, like, look after your mental health.
Sorry.
Whatever auntie is in town. I don't know which auntie, but
Hunter's Corner is not down.
you
Hunter's Corner is not down. Hold on. Thank you. Cut it out.
I think we better plug in auntie's jobles if she's available.
Oh, nice, Swanky.
Just Google, guys. I don't want to incriminate anyone. But boys, did you guys see that the tennis player, the female one, Naomi Osaka? She pulled out of the French Open.
Why?
For mental health issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's like
She's the one that took it out before the way.
Yeah, she's won it 4 times. I think the Grand Slam 4 times. Highest paid female athlete. She beat the little.
I think I've seen her play one. She was the half black, half Japanese one.
That's her.
Japanese, eh?
Yeah,
that's her. So she pulled out of the French Open
she has
for mental health reasons, and like the French organizers were blasting her for pulling out for those reasons.
Oh wow!
Because he said her reason was I think the beginning was she didn't want to do the press conferences. She just wanted to focus on.
She seems quite young, eh? And like not too keen on.
I heard that.
She says she suffers anxiety.
She suffers from social anxiety. Yep. And the shitty thing about it is that, like, a lot of these professional tennis players are coming out, and like it's split in half. Like, there's some, but they don't take into account.
I think all athletes say. Like,
it's split in half. Half of them said, "Oh, you signed up for this. You signed up for all this. You should know." But then you have like the likes of Selena. No, Selena. Is it Selena?
Serena.
Serena.
Williams.
Serena,
man. Come on, man.
Serena coming out
Selena.
sorry.
You know, Selena's her sister. You remember?
Serena, it's Samoan language week.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're both
Selena,
tennis
Selena.
players.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Selena.
Selena and Serena,
Selena.
something like that.
Oh my
But
God,
yes,
already.
Serena came out and she was in support of it because she's actually gone through that period of having a breakdown and suffering from mental illness, and she took a break. So you know, being in that, being on top of the world in whatever sports, people do suffer,
Right.
and I think in this case, it's always good to hear that some not. I'm not saying good to hear that they're going through it. It's always good that they're creating awareness around it, because you don't have to be on top of the world, or you could be just a um, normal person, and you like everyone matters when you go through this, because you go
Right,
down that road and not have.
I reckon good on her for not folding in too, because I think the French Open organizers were pushing her, pushing her um, to stay in the tournament. Otherwise, she'll get fined and all this, whatever. And then eventually, she pulled out of the tournament.
I think the main thing you got to like take into account is like the amount of stress that sports players are already under, and then being able to like sit down and pretend like you're all good and go through all these press conferences and answer stupid ass questions some people ask and shit like that.
Even with like the NBA, if we follow the NBA,
if you sit down and watch
the fans are like throwing stuff at the players, spitting on them.
It's just getting stupid, Ben. So at the end of the day, man, the person is just human, so. What's up, Matty? Mataracans?
Malo Mets. What's happening?
Jump on the party, Matty.
I don't know who the Facebook USA is, but Malo.
Talofa.
Yeah, Talofa. Hey! 1,500.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. This is Alexa from Google Boys. That was... Put it up. You want people to know?
Yeah.
This is how Alexa from the Google Boys.
Yeah, Alexa. Yeah.
He knows English until the word Pinty. So what he wrote was, should throw the Pinty. That's as good as someone you're going to get from Alexa from Google Boys. Shout out to you.
Hey, Uso. Are you at work or what's going on? Hey, Uso, what do you reckon about have you been following the Samoa elections?
Nah, I haven't been following it. Following, but I've seen all the rubbish that's been happening.
Man. They're all pulling up. Hey.
So they're very drunk well, so it's all right.
Hey, go vote your shop boys. Oh man.
You already made a drunk well, so
Are you guys been following that stuff back in Samoa?
To an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a circus.
Oh, it's a damn circus.
Yeah. It's a bit messy out there, man. You should just fold, bro. You lost.
Fuck, man, that's some crazy ass stuff.
Sorry. Then you have people that comment like, "Oh, it's corrupt. It's corrupt."
Is it corrupt?
Show me a country that's not corrupt.
Yeah. Especially in New Zealand.
I'm gonna take my flag down now.
Oh, sorry, boys. Going back to Naomi Osaka. Was there any more? Was it? Because she pulled out of the whole tournament itself now, eh?
Yeah.
I was just gonna like touch on any like with you guys. Have you ever felt like you didn't want to turn up to to like an event, Muffy, you're feeling. I know you like for you, you're a fucking hard man, mate. You get through anything that you battle. But has there ever been a time in your guys' lives where you're like, fuck, man, there's an event happening, or I need to attend the birthday, and like, nah, I'm just gonna stay home and have a rest, or just sleep it off. Have you guys ever gone through that?
Oh,
For me,
Just never
Yeah.
fold.
bro,
know, fuck
like
it.
I can't pinpoint, but like there's like if you have to say something in front of people, you get the anxiety. I just try and think like, how long am I gonna speak for? mumble some words and then get off. But I can't
Oh,
pinpoint
man.
any.
You know, it's just. Wait, Hawk.
Especially if you're going to go up and like say stuff in front of the public, like just imagine Naomi being in her situation. That's like times 10 million. You have,
Yeah.
on a stage like that.
And if she says something wrong, the media will just hammer her on whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That's-
There you go.
For the viewers
Can you
and the
tell us-
listeners,
Oh, so
Yo.
Jimbo DJ, what's up? Says I take days off work as well to get my mental right. Yeah, we just play PlayStation all day today.
We-
Matthew,
yeah.
don't pull my equals.
Sh-
Like, oh,
Shot.
speaking of the
DJ,
boys-
what's up?
speaking of the boys, we've got one more that's going to join us,
yes, let's
Yes.
bring our mate
and
in.
it's a long time viewer as well, and comment and on the chat. It's good to have you, Mr. Hawk.
Welcome to
Welcome,
the show,
brother.
man.
Hey, sup boys? Sup boys?
Hey.
Ooh.
Some
The Barry
sexy
White.
guys here,
Is that you, Barry White? Is that you, Barry White?
Ooh.
Yeah.
yeah. How
man.
you? How you, Hawk?
Yeah, good bro. Oh well, could be better, I guess. Could be better. Could be
You
better,
are
but
trying to disguise your voice.
no, not at all. No,
Sounding a
sir.
bit sick there, brother. Sounding a bit sick.
Yeah, man. All of a sudden, shucks.
So Hawk's one of
Have
our
you gone for a test?
Ooh.
And they
No,
not- Sorry?
Not COVID. The other one.
I've been 3 times before.
How was it? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, loved it. I recommend it.
What the?
Shit. Have
So
you guys
talking
gone for
about
a
his
test?
eggplant. Test.
Who, me?
Oh no.
Yo, Muffy, Swanky, have you guys gone for a COVID test ever?
Nah. Nah, man. I don't know. Nah.
No.
Strong as a motherfucker.
Shit, man. I ain't COVID, man.
Yeah, man.
It's 1,500, man.
They went for an eggplant test.
Oh. Why did... What? Oh, man. Hawk is one of the usos that we play 2K with on a daily.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
From Gizzy, is it? Hawks?
Originally, Hawk.
And now residing in Auckland or overseas?
Wellington.
No, residing in Wellington.
Wellington.
Winter City.
Welly deep.
Winter City.
Oh, yeah. How's your day
Yeah.
been, though, bro? Apart from being sick.
Oh, bro, just a lot of rest, really.
Do you
Yeah.
Heaps of rest.
how's the weather done in Welly anyway?
It's been overcast for the last few days, but
Yeah.
and rainy. But other than that, it's been not too bad actually. Not too bad at all.
Auckland's feeling a bit all over the place, eh? Like, fuck, the sun's out and there's windy air, it's cold.
All
And,
seasons.
bro, always.
We're the master of all the seasons in one day, bro. Up here. Fortunately.
And Hawk, do you like what Muffy was saying? You guys jam a bit of PlayStation. Is that kind of like your outlet, like your relax part, or do you have some sort of something else that you kind of turn to relax, taking days off, or
Yeah, usually PlayStation or otherwise play musical instruments.
oh,
My
talented.
The,
downtime.
the man Hawk is a muso.
He's a
Oh no,
musos.
nice.
He's opened up for a few New Zealand artists here and there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he's
like
that
that.
level. He's that level.
I'd have to talk to you after because I wanna just I wanna break through. I want my shot. Nah. I want my shot. Give me my
Oh,
shot.
he wants to break through the track bands.
Oh no! Oh.
You don't know about my voice, bro. You don't know about it. Oh, nice, bro. So you is that like a hobby you do, or is that like something you do full time with your muso or your
Nah,
music?
it's just a side hobby, really, bro.
Uh, Muffy, I know you play the DJ.
Yes.
What other instruments do you play?
Man,
The
yeah.
trombone, is it?
Oh, I wish. To be honest, I don't play any instruments, man. I wish I did. I think growing up, I did piano lessons purely because my sister did piano lessons. My brother was probably the one that got the what do you call it? I don't know
Gifted. He was
the
gifted with that.
no. He can't play shit. Even now he can't. He was probably the
There's
guy.
a bus. Throw him under.
Shit.
He's the guy who probably got the most opportunities out of all of us to learn an instrument. I remember him playing the gat for a little while, the guitar, and then the man brought a trombone home from school. So I was like, oh, wow. So like, if you ask him to play anything now, Jack. So yeah, he wasted his opportunities and all those opportunities that I never got because I was the middle child. So yeah,
Oh, you were neglected, like
Oh.
me, the middle child.
I was watching from the window.
Muffy, sorry, Swanky. I know
What's
you
up,
got
Moose?
that Barry White
Very
voice.
Manilow.
Mouse.
Oh,
The eggplant.
Mouse.
oh,
No talent whatsoever. No talent whatsoever.
Everybody's good at
Sure.
something, also.
Are you sure? Not good, like Auntie Mei Ling is like the next. You know. Don't you play? I'm sure you play something. I didn't see something on your
Mouse.
one of your
No.
posts.
Skin flute.
Mouse. Just, yeah. Just my harmonica, you know?
Okay.
hey.
So
You know, those instruments you can never really tell if you're playing it right or not.
Oh no.
It's like playing ticket and you just push all the buttons on it.
That's it. That's it. Oos.
just ask me if I play anything, guys. Just ask.
Oh,
me.
sorry. Oos. Terry.
Moving on.
Terry,
guys.
do you? Oh, that's it for
That's it
tonight.
for the
Thank
show.
you for joining.
Guys, ask me, please. Nah.
Terry,
yeah, nah,
do
sweet,
you
bro.
know how to cook?
Kind of cook. I'm the master. But we'll come to that part of that time of the show where we give out I guess advice. Hawk, thanks for joining us. But
That's still good.
is it not the time yet?
Oh no. Time flies, eh?
Yeah, you realize
Jeez. Yeah.
Times like when you're having fun, When you're having fun on the pod, bro.
well, it's a
Yeah,
good
so
checkup, isn't it? Like these are those things. Those one of those topics that like we always say. Like someone would always say it at the end of the show, like reach out or check in, or
Yeah.
not just say it, but like this is like a check-in. This is like a, we sit down. Terry's like, how was your week? How was your holiday?
Yeah.
How was your weekend? That's all part of chicken in. Some people might think, oh, how do you chicken? What do you say? Like, how do you act?
Yeah.
This is a chicken. If you're not familiar with doing that, if you're not that kind of person inclined, this is it, man. You just witnessed 45 long minutes of it, and all we did was chicken and chat and talk shit. But the mental is clear.
Yep.
Things are understood, And man, fuck, everyone knows what we did on the weekend.
No, yeah, that's like what we do, like what people normally do by like messaging and jumping on the chat and then sending messages or through, like your guys playing games online or PS
Yeah.
playing the
Yeah.
PS. Like
Yeah.
that's basically what we do, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in a kind of on a platform that's open to everyone. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, not everyone's gonna want to talk on here. And shout out to Hawk for jumping on.
Yo.
This is what we love. I guess this is what we love when people want to jump on. If we don't charge people for coming on, but we'll charge Hawk and that jokes. Usually they charge us. Nah, yeah, like this is always a platform for anyone to jump on. You might not make it on tonight, but message us and bro, we'll be happy to have you guys have anyone on.
Hardo.
We're
They
always
can just be
inviting,
like Hope. Off the video,
Yo,
just audio.
just audio, man.
It's all good, bro.
Sometimes you just, if you're one of those people, like you could be one of those people who live alone, who just work their guts out. Their families overseas, or your families, you don't live in the same area as your family, so you don't really see or talk to many people. You don't want to talk to people at work again. So if you just want to jump on, have a chat, alleviate some pressure of whatever you're feeling, or ask some questions that maybe your professors that can help you
Take
with.
it easy.
see.
Take it
See,
easy.
Smack you across the mouth with an egg.
Preach. Preach.
You're being a bit
Nah.
fancy there with those words,
Just-
there, buddy.
Just simple things, Like that's what makes the show. So
Or
Reach
even
out.
if you want to go and see Auntie Maidling with Swanky.
let's go.
We'll
Thank you.
leave it. We'll plug it in at the end of this show. Let's go.
Hey. Auntie Mei Ling only has two hands, eh?
Hey.
I'll leave that
And one egg plug. Oh no.
You already got the shovel and you're 6 feet under. You keep going. Keep going.
The truck is on its way.
Hey, saying that, Hawks, how's the mentals?
Yeah,
How's the
very good.
mental health?
Mental health is real good, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
Scale of 1 to
Ooh.
10, Noose, where you at?
solid 9. Definitely.
Nice, man.
Solid 9.
That's good.
That's
I
good.
like the
Swanky?
confidence.
1 to 10. Where's your mental at?
Bro, I'm up there. I'm a 9. I'm a 9.
Muffy.
I never fold, also. I never fold.
Yeah, that was
I'm on
100%.
99.999%.
God damn. Shit.
Yeah.
How about you, Tessa? Where we at?
Yeah, no, up around the 9-10s. Well, 8 to 10, sorry, because
I like
I had 2 days off. 2 days off with the family. It was a good, relaxing time. So now it was good, bro. It was good.
I'm a high 9, like, considering these fools at work are trying to sweat me,
Oh, speak on it.
Never
Speak.
fold, also.
Speak.
on it, host.
But nah,
Hey,
good
that's
Hey,
a PG. I was just thinking, that's a PG, bro.
stuff,
Okay, bye-bye.
Nah, man, I didn't sweat it, also. I didn't sweat it because Terry's camera's about to fall on the ground.
Damn, Moose. It's not that time
bruh.
it's not that time to see those
You
things.
don't want to
man.
see the bottom of the
Hey,
chair.
man.
You don't want to see the
Damn,
trackpad.
man, it's a family show, man.
Not yet, guys. Not yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna track pants, Terry. Hands down.
Yeah, that so yeah, we've we've actually reached that time of the show where with the boys on the chat, sorry, on the live, um, any advice, any tips, anything to take away, or any questions for later on, anything you want to share. We'll run it back with Swanky.
Hello, Izzy. Thanks for calling in.
Z.
Swanky, turn your mic on also.
Just one.
You're doing materials.
No, he's breaking down.
It's a
Thank you.
99.9 on the mic. Let's go.
Yeah. Whack your mouth with the eggplant.
Oh no!
Something stuck or
Hole in the track pants.
Lehanga. That's not one word for today. Lehanga.
That's bad.
That's bad. Leanga. But no, man, just shot boys for jumping on today. You know what I mean? Check up. Shot to the chat.
Yeah.
Shot for the people that stopped by through our Facebook, YouTube. Join in on the chat. Feel free every time. Let's go. Auntie Maylene.
Hawk brother, new to the show, and again, thank you for jumping on. Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Any advice for anyone or tips, whatever you want to share?
Not really, man. You guys speak on it every week. Every time that I've tuned in, you guys always speak that good stuff, bro. Like how you always share your positivity out to everyone. You know that maybe just looking for something. You guys cover it all, so you know. I just want to thank you for this, really, for doing something like this, because I actually know a few people that have been through struggles like this. And I've told them about it, but hopefully get them to watch real soon. Just keep doing what you do.
So for their hope.
Shot Hawks. Thanks, Zeus. Thanks for sharing.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Over to Muffy. Thank you, Hawks.
And thank you to Hope for jumping on. Even if it was from halfway else. Next time I send you the invite, jump on it early. We have a chat. But some boys for checking in tonight. Yeah, like I explained earlier on, you don't even have to like have a great old story or some great old experience. Just jump in, check in. Answer a few questions that could be asked through the chat. Right, all our friends are online. They all watch. They all say something. Just a quick hi, bye is all you need sometimes. So yeah, shout out to everybody to tune in, and it's up to the boys once again. Hoftai lava. Someone language legal, let's go.
Shuttles. Thanks, boys. Again, it's always good to have a chat every Thursday night, 8 p.m. with everyone that joins in. It's always good chat, and I guess my thank you. I don't have an advice or anything to share with the boys, but to thank, I guess the boys in the show. Also to sorry, just a little plug to our sponsor. Sorry, before we go forward, Masks Familiar. Thank you, Masks, for always, or the boss man, always jumping on and
Big boss man.
always giving us that one bit of that help. Not one, but they're always giving that help. Yeah,
Yes.
he's showing us the way, showing us the road. But thank you to Masks Familiar. Also, again, shout out to the boys and the chat for coming through and sharing, or just taking time out of their night to share it with us. I guess tonight I just being grateful for having friends, family, and I guess future friends that I meet on here. Because I think with our guests that do jump on, like even though we haven't met in person, and it feels like we actually know each other through this, and I just feel grateful that I get the opportunity to share it with everyone, especially the brothers here. So I don't know, in some sort of way, be grateful, maybe be grateful for what you have, and
Yes.
yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Us. Gratitude.
yeah.
State of origin, Oos.
State of origin, it's Queensland.
Leanga. Bring that song word again. Leai.
We're gonna have to talk about this because
Yeah.
next week's show, it'll be the day after, so we'll be running that. Okay. Next week's show will be about the Queensland winning and smoking New South. Tears up.
We're trying to sneak that in, Oos. We're trying to sneak that in, Oos. Did you see that lineup, Oos? Did you not see that lineup, Oos? I'm smoking second.
Yo, Mafioso.
And you have Hawk. Mr. Hawk, thank you, brother. Thank you for jumping on for the Boys podcast. We love you all. Thank you. And we're grateful for everything we have done tonight.
Yeah, top 5 so far.
Boys.